Hey miners, it's Rusty coming at you, trying to get some year-end stuff done. Everybody's doing knife of the year, and I'm going to do something along those same lines, but I decided to break with my tradition and get a CJRB knife again. I had the feldspar, two of them, and they didn't make me happy. This is a Ray Laconico design, and I'll spare you guys a bunch of the details and just give you my impression. Everybody's kind of done this knife, and many people are awarding it knife of the year, and well, you'll have to wait for my version. I wanted the, I love micarta. I got the G10. I can dye this. I'll probably go with a navy blue. We're gonna have this stonewash on a stonewash blade, and you have the option for button lock or liner lock, and I went with a liner lock. I just don't trust the button locks, and I do, they're preferable for all the kinds of fidgetness need, but when it comes to safety and such, and I saw reviews that said that the liner lock is the better action, and this one, if that's the truth, boy, mine has a strong detent, which at times can cause me to miss right here. Your thumb doesn't grab that great, but if you concentrate on it, you get it, and it does flick open nicely. We don't have any wiggle. Next type of deployment is the finger, and it's missing one. Sometimes it's just too high up. I should have a knife that I can compare this to, and I will. And then next is the front flipper, and I'll show you a knife where I learned that. So I know how to front flip, but the Ray Laconico Civivi Sikoke, man, does he have it figured out. So because of that, there's some similarities, but we're not going to compare it to this knife that much today. Let's instead compare it to some other great knives, maybe would have been knives of the year over the years past. So one of my favorites, going back 2 years, might have been this Kaiser Towser K. Good lock bar access, great drop, and good use of the cutting edge. Not my favorite EDC blade, but very useful. 154 cm steel, Azo design, deep carry pocket clip. In fact, this had a unique feature which has 3 holes. You can move your pocket clip into 2 different positions anyway. Rich light, and we're not comparing this. What I want to do, we have 9 CR, and what we have that I like about the Ekko is the blade shape. You can have that belly, and you guys know, if you've been following me, I like to be able to use the cutting edge on a flat surface. So that's what we're looking at. You do have a nice tip, and I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to poke with this tip, but having it in hand, you can. And it's kind of stout, has some nice jimping up here. The ergos are very nice. Okay, and you can move up like this. So all of those are great. The lock bar is tad early, but I feel comfortable with it. I think with the action, I think we're gonna see the detent lighten up. Oh, I should mention I have lock stick, so sometimes that wants to be hard to move out, and once the detent lightens up on this, just about the action will be what I'll call very good. The ergos will be what I call good. So compared to this, they're comparable. They don't feel the same, but it's comparable in the sense of my overall comfort feel for the knife. So we're going to compare. This knife never probably made it on anybody's list for knife of the year. Technically, this has been out for a couple years. It's the Asher Spiro thumb hole. This version was just released in this year. So some people are doing the knives released, and as far as I know, this would be the Kunwu version. And I'll just tell you, the deployment with this knife, the thumb hole placement, so when you go, I can keep my finger down on the handle. This is night and day better, just a mountain better than this one. When it comes to that, this is good. Okay, this blows you away. It's so satisfying. You can hear this whack, whack. So to be fair, I think 55 bucks. I got this for 87, $90 range, S35VN, drop point. Okay. Just so you guys know what else is out there, Rusty sometimes kind of goes to the, I don't know what you might call it. A little bit off the mainstream. So anyways, good knife. Stick around, see if it makes my knife of the year award or whatever it is I'm going to end up doing. Thanks for hanging with the miner.